Hey there, welcome back to Orwell. We will be moving on to day 3 very shortly, but I just wanted to do one little last thing before day 2 ends. Somebody told me that I can actually pick whatever picture I want to be displayed, so what I just did was I went back to all the previous profiles that had pictures and I collected all of them into the respective person's profile. And here, we have a disabled chunk. This is a chunk where we try to say that Cassandra engages in torture, which is not true, so I disabled it. I never really used that function before, but it looks like I can disable it, I can undisable it, which is great, just to make sure that you don't accidentally submit it. And this one here, I forgot about this one. Harrison's profile, him being jealous. I didn't put this in yet, and we should do that right now. Yeah, easily jealous. Yeah, okay, so I think we are actually ready to move on this time. Everything we know already, so let's go. Unperson, episode 3. The hero returns! No, it's all fine, really. You deserve the credit. At least from me. Because you'll never get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in that TNB article. I don't think I would like that very much. This Nina character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. Final member? Oh, that's a much smaller group than I thought it was. Since she's the one who planned the protest at the Circle Mall, and now a bomb has just been found there, she is now of special interest to us. Her stance towards law enforcement just gives us one more reason, as you found out yesterday. Focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. Okay. If we're focusing on Nina, where is she? Right here. Nina? The name Nina makes me think it's a girl, but if I'm some sort of super hacker, I would be a guy and name myself with a girl name. What's new here? New headlines. Investigators avert a catastrophe at the Circle Mall. So same as what we saw yesterday. Due to the efforts of the Special Investigation Unit. Yeah. Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, gave a short conference to representatives of the press. In it, she stated the successful prevention of the bombing attempt to be proof for surveillance and investigative measures to be functional. Well, it is true in this case, but if it wasn't me, if it was someone who could do bad things with the data they had, then that would not be true. What is this? Heart. Hey! Forgot to charge my phone tonight, and yeah, so I had to do this the old-fashioned way. I really want to thank you for the very nice evening. I haven't enjoyed myself in so much in, well, ever. Only to be topped by that night, that is. I was hoping you'd drop by CCC and come pick me up tonight. We can cook together, maybe watch something, and who knows, maybe continue off where we left off? You in? Funny, I just realized that I've never been to your place, even after all these years we've known each other. So, I figure you're hiding another love affair of yours there, are you? Probably your ex, the one you've been talking about ever so often when I was around. Or this girl that's always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? Oh! Okay, well that's not... Yeah, that's important information. Hang on though. Come to think of it, for all that torment you owe me big time, so I really demand to come to your place. Love, Marka? P.S. If you're going to the city center today, please, pretty please take care of yourself with all the bombs and stuff. Don't stay any longer than necessary, okay? Oh. Well, this girl thinks that Harry is hiding Nina. We don't know that for a fact, but this is important. It's very anti-government. Why would someone oppose the safety bill? We have the lowest crime rate in years, or possibly ever. Really, Symes? Could you really not see why someone would oppose? You and me, we have a job thanks to the bill. I can't deny that, but it's a little bit to me that you can't see why someone would not like that. The only reason to not support it is if you have a dirty past. I really don't like that, because that's a frequent argument that people make about privacy too. I have nothing to hide, therefore I shouldn't care about it. That's not true at all. On the flip side of things, why would you want people to know your information if they don't have to? Anyway, with the situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need a full examination first, a concrete background. Who is she? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? I thought this would be Angela. But if this is not Angela, then this guy is a player. Huh. Harry probably doesn't let people go to his place because he's pretty concerned about privacy. Remember on his timelines profile, he never put a birth date. I don't think we ever found it. War on indifference. Wow, how did we get access to this? Suddenly. She's even more concerned about her own privacy. No profile picture, we'll get that though. Concerned 1. August 2000. Hey, she logged in January this year. The indifference towards their own rights is a worse enemy than the government itself when we are to overcome privacy-destroying surveillance laws. We are in a state of war against our own government. The declaration of war is the safety bill, the only gain of which is reinforcing the chokehold the party has on us. With this bill, they are screwing every single citizen of this country. Yet, most people are ignorant to this. Most people simply don't care about their rights being wrestled from them. Why bother when I have nothing to hide, is their default excuse. They feel safe in their cozy houses while the government slowly puts the muzzle to their forehead, ready to pull the trigger any second. With our move on the crowded Circle Mall in Bonton yesterday, the first shots have been fired toward the lurking indifference among the populace. But they were merely warning shots, a friendly reminder that it's about time to take sides in this conflict. We cannot tolerate indifference. We will not accept it. If you're not with us on this, you're against us. So that must be a picture from Bonton Mall. Hey, all in all, this is a very reasonable stance to take, I think. And she's right, being indifferent. Passion is what motivates people, right? When you don't have passion, you don't do anything. When you don't do anything, nothing happens. Or other people do things to you. Frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events in the mall. How you in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors. Okay, never mind, she's just making herself look good here. Intended to scare visitors at the Circle Mall protest. Now I am even more astounded by your writing. You know I agree people being oblivious in this matter is the problem's root. We have discussed this many times. We must get their attention carefully though. Through interesting and remarkable events, we must make them think. Scaring them to death is the exact opposite. Scaring people is convincing them, Abe. People will only care about things that pose immediate threats to their life or lifestyle. Not wrong, she's not wrong. Your own words. Surveillance is just too abstract a topic, too far away to grasp. They don't feel the danger of it, so we made them feel. It's as simple as that. Let us follow your argumentation for a moment. What did you achieve then? You just upset innocent bystanders in a time when they are already deeply unsettled. This is the exact reason why they are so afraid and yearn for safety in the first place. You have just proven to them and the government right. Violence cannot be the key, and thought shall not stand for that. Violence? There was no violence. No one was hurt. Frightened at best. Honestly, I think it wasn't even enough. We made some local press, but the big fish TMB didn't bite. No big deal at all. How are we gonna reach the broad audience? The rethinking you wanted if you're not willing to let us do something about it. Ah, that's why we couldn't find anything in the press about this. Ladies, gents, can we all calm down a notch? Abe, you're totally right. We were fucking fire starters. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. It's not gonna happen again. Thanks for stabbing me in the back when I needed you the most, Harry. Stabbing you in the back? You're on your own blog. This is not the right place for a discussion of this magnitude. We will have a word about it in our next meeting. So as far as I'm concerned, at this point, yeah, it's he quit school. This guy quit lecturing in fall next year. So here, it's only Goldfels, Nina, and Harry. Okay, let's take a look at these chunks. I think these are all the same chunks. Except for this one. Abraham Goldfels condemns violence. Yeah, a university professor, so learned. He's not gonna throw away all of that for some petty protest. Yeah. Nina. Yeah, I think this is all the three that we just saw, they were all the same. Scaring people to get attention to one's message. Really? This is what thought's about? Well, it's very obvious that thought there's at least 3 different stances here, right? Goldfels, who is very anti-violence, and then Nina, who is on the other side of the spectrum, and then Harry. Harry was kind of in the middle, admitted that they got carried away, but still did it anyway. Apologetic for past events at the Circle Mall. Yeah, that's important. Huh. Afterwards, they're clever and feel sorry for their actions. It's always the same. You know, sometimes maybe because Symes can't see what I'm seeing, but he makes some very aggressive statements. Yeah, I'm glad I got that in there, especially because I got the hostile towards government, which I think is totally wrong right now. That's nothing. Oh, is there something here? Oh, we've seen this, haven't we? Oh, it's a new column, okay. So let's get something abundantly clear to begin with. I feel bad. I feel like a fucking moron. You can say that on newspapers, and rightly so. In last week's NO article. NO? National Opinion. I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off in Bonton or Farview, at that time just to advertise my point of view. I am truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by those terrible events. It never was my intention to ridicule or trivialize the attacks in Bonton. Well, if you've not been living under a rock and a massive boulder at that, for the past couple of days, you absolutely must have heard that is pretty much exactly what went down. It's far beyond I hate to say it, but I told you so. Thanks to the efforts of our government and the safety bill, the latest attempts have now been prevented, finally kicking the terrorists' butt. There's lots of questions still though. How is this even possible? Especially because we have the CCTV and the new safety regulations. Why spend so much money there if it doesn't even work? Why is there still no real suspect in sight? These questions neglect one fact. People killing asswipes are among us. They are our neighbors. They're like you. They're like me. Mind you, they are most certainly not like me. It's tough for cameras or other automated safety systems to recognize a criminal or terrorist before he actually commits a crime. They cannot look into houses and certainly, thankfully, cannot look into the soul of a passerby. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety alongside of high-tech security mechanisms, as those can only work in addition to our own perception. Let's not get intimidated and not back down to some shitheads thinking they can spoil our way of life. Report suspicious things going on as soon as you learn about them. It's your duty to the community, but mostly yourself. Loose lips can also sink terrorist ships, figuratively speaking. I'm a little bit iffy about putting anything Harry says in his profile though, because we know that it's hard to know because we get a lot of information without any context, but from what Juliet was saying, this guy changed all his opinions to get a job. So what's to say that not all of this, like all of this is fake? Predicted assaults. Only to underline argumentation. I'm okay with this one, but I don't know about this one. Pro-security mechanisms? In the blog, he clearly said, you know, screw security, blah blah blah. A strange way to underline one's arguments. It's still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but, well... It could be a coincidence. But like Symes says, there are no coincidences. I want to go back to the thought blog. Not this one. Oops. The Harry's. He did say he's anti-government, but he didn't specifically say that he hates security measures. I don't know about that one. We'll keep it here for now. Yeah. I do think calls on people to take care of their own security, own safety, that's a good one, but that's a good one because it's a good message, not because I think it accurately reflects his opinion. Ooh. Hey kiddo, you're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing, and of course I'll pick you up tonight. I like this more you're talking of, and I think I'm in need of it big time. But let's not stay at my place tonight. He just, like, sidesteps it. It's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not-so-hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of the bitch in months. He's lying already, because they talked yesterday. I'm done with her, because I'm with you now, my Marka. I don't know about that. Where's Angela? Pinky swear. Nina? You mean anything will set me off, angry outburst Nina? Don't even get me started on her. She was my partner in crime a while ago, so to speak. That's it. So babe, see you around 8 straight tonight. Much love, H. Yeah, that's important. Partners in crime? Okay, what crime? Oh no! I forgot that Symes would totally take it out of context. That's a figure of speech, Symes. Plans to stay away from his home on Saturday, yup. Angry outburst Nina, yup. Not sure about that Marka thing though, cause... Angela... But maybe we should put it, cause we did put the Angela thing in here already. Angela. Harrison O'Donnell sent flowers. Nah, we should put this. Juliet and Harrison were together? That's one's news to me. What? How did you... Guess it doesn't matter. Seems to be over now. I thought... Oh, maybe I didn't tell you that. It's kind of hard to keep straight what I know and what I tell Symes, because sometimes some things I'm like, hey, how can you not know that? But he doesn't. How do you even pronounce that? Sylv. Hey, Nina. Just want to ask if everything is fine? Yeah, don't worry, we're having a great time. Thanks for taking care, even though it's Saturday. Don't mention it. How you feeling? Still shitty. Nina, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm fine. No, you're not. You're worrying me. You always look so sad. Nothing to worry about. Anything new on the love front? No. Oh, what if Harry and Nina were dating? Only idiots on this singular portal thing you recommended, Sylv. Don't know how you got to find John among so much crap. I'm gonna remove the account. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. No thanks, I can rescue myself. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Sylv. Call you later. See ya, girl, and cheer up. Okay, so they're talking about... Ah, singular! Remember the ad we saw in the newspaper? It's the Tinder thing. Ah, maybe we can find that account. Oh, maybe they were dating, because this guy... Juliet, Angela, Marka... Why not Nina? Oop. That's the wrong... What am I looking at here? Nina. Ooh. You always look so sad. Okay. Could be relevant to find out what about. Well, if she planned the bombings, she shouldn't be sad, she should be really happy. Welcome. Don't be single, be singular. Okay. Hello, concerned one. Great to see you again. It's a good day to fall in love. This is your public profile. Ah, everything you enter here is visible for any visitor. Okay. Oh. Even this girl is interested in her. Okay. Go to gym! Gym knows how to train! This is such a bad ad. Female. Okay, so she is female. She lives in Bonton. Or she says she lives in Bonton. She's not as careful about security as I thought she would be. Who would use the same username on Tinder than with your blog and stuff? I wouldn't. Now you know not to look for me on Tinder. Yes. Looking for men? Oh, okay, that's great to know. Heterosexual? Not sure this is helping. Hey, it means that she could be dating Harry, but she can't be dating Juliet. Okay, that's important information. I really do think it's important to gather every single piece of information though, because we don't know what's useful or not until we find out at the very end. So it's good to collect everything. Wow, she's tall. Holy crap. Athletic. Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do drugs. Huh, seems a little bit at odds with Harry. Diet everything. She likes the Beatles. Does not like suits, most movies, candlelight dinners, so don't even bother with that. Not really a romantic or likes formal things. Okay. What is your problem with suits, huh? Yeah, what is your problem? I love suits. They're beautiful. Your opinions help us compare ourselves with potential matches. Your answers are private. What are you looking for most in a potential partner? True love, honesty. Not even fidelity. Wow. Financial stability. Are you poor? Oh, so Harry is off the list then. Who doesn't need a little bit of reliability in their lives? Is she striving to find that stability on her own accord? Any reason why she craves stability? Because she lives in instability, right? Independence. How long do you wish for your next relationship to last? Forever. You know, that's kind of telling too. If someone puts down forever, I mean, it sounds like they're living in fairyland. Would you consider allowing your partner to see other people? Oh, wow, that's why she doesn't care about fidelity. Maybe she's open. Would you consider dating someone who does not like children? No. Oh, but she wants children. She likes the seaside and mountains. Quite a bit. Are you sure it's not very much? Maybe very much is a little bit off-putting. In the end, it all comes down to what degree of interest and which agenda. Dog person? Writing you off right now. If you turn a left-handed glove inside out, it fits. What is this question? Great answer. Ooh. 34%. Hiya there, just saw your UR profile. You seem quite nice, so I wonder, do you have any more pictures? If so, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. You close the conversation. Hey, Blondie. Wow. I just came across your profile and I got stunned immediately by your striking beauty. I just had to message you. I wonder if you would spare some time for a lonely heart like me and go out with me sometime. We could go out and have a drink at Frank's. You know that one since you're from Bonton too, right? What about the weekend? Blondie? Seriously? I don't recall anyone ever calling me Blondie, and I'm an 80s child. Great, me too. So when are we going out? We're not. Now, I totally get why you're over 30 and still single, arrogant bitch. Whoa, something something. Entitlement, something something. Ooh, 87%. He's kind of cute. Well, cuter than the other two. Hi, concerned one. I just read your interesting profile. It left me dying for more information. Now, here I am, asking away like you requested. If you dislike candlelight dinners and movies as you stated, guys will probably have a hard time dating you. That makes me wonder, what is it that you would like to do on a potential first date? Of course, I could resolve to just ask you out to the local Chinese place. Ah, he read the profile, Asian food. Round corner, and just abandon the candle part of the dinner. Still, that does seem a bit straightforward. I could really use a helping hand here. Care to lend me yours? Oh, he thought about that line. Cheers, Sam. Hi, Sam. It's kind of refreshing to read a decent message from time to time. If we were to go on a date, just ask me out to this local Chinese place you mentioned. I don't care much for dating rituals. By the way, name's Molly Schwartz. You can call me Molly. Wow! I would just say Molly. You don't have to give the full name. Molly Schwartz? She's using a fake name? And such a peculiar one at that. Yeah, she's not even Nina. Oh, that's really confusing now. Wait, is this the fake one or is Nina the fake one? We don't know. Even Sam didn't tell you his last name. Hi, Molly. Oh, great. Suits me well because, no kidding here, I don't like this stuff either. I think most guys don't though it is nice from time to time, especially with the right woman. Speaking of which, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about you. What the person behind the small picture and all the separate chunks of data is like. Whoa. What does Molly do for a living? What does she do when she's at home? Does she live all alone or is there someone waiting for her? Does she often get to climb? Please, Molly, feed a full craving for each bit of knowledge about you. Don't let me starve. Oh, this guy's kind of funny. Well, it's the kind of thing that's really charming if you're interested in the person and really off-putting when you're not. Sorry, that's just how it is. Hey Sam, you're quite the dramatic guy, aren't you? Smiley face. Anyway, here I go. I work whatever I find, aka temp work. Ooh. Hope you weren't looking for someone with a shiny job title. Oh, that's why she wants stability. I live in a small flat in between, tons of industrial waste. You still with me? And indeed, I don't live alone. There is a special someone in my life. It's a man, and he's very, very important to me. He's also the reason I don't get to climb as much anymore. Jealous already? Don't be. It's my son, Michael. Oh, that's so sad. Just as you thought it was gonna get somewhere. Ah, the children. The children. Oh, I feel sad for her. A single mother. Doesn't seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. You're right. Oh, I feel so bad for her, really. Oh. Well, it's better to find out now than not, but I wish he said something instead of just closing it, because it's kind of rude. Work easy. You're logged in as Schwartz Molly. Okay, so that's the real name then. Oh, look at that. Employer satisfaction, 4.5 out of 5. Can provide the following services. Cleaning, maintenance, mechanical repairs. Wow. Groundskeeping. Customer service. So this looks like something she went to school for, and then the rest is just whatever. You know? She's been working at temp jobs for the past 4 years. No wonder she's upset. Holy crap! 1,200 jobs taken. Wow. Wow, $8 an hour. Holy, her life is tough. We'll work on holidays, weekends, nights, What about her son then? How can she do this with a son? Look at us, working on the weekend. It's different, of course, when you're a single mother. That must be tough. Wow, male. Perfect. An address is always helpful. Yeah, it's not. It tells me like it's not her. We don't know that though. I feel like I'm getting swayed just because we're humanizing this person. Back when she had no portrait, I don't know who she was. I could just say or think whatever I thought about her. But now that I know about her, it's a lot harder to think of someone that you know a little bit about as being a bad person, huh?